What's up, everyone? Hope everybody's Sword of Convallaria gameplay is nothing but fun and exciting. Everybody's having a lot of luck with the game. I want to take a minute to kind of look at the new character that's coming out here on November the 8th. Pretty excited about her. I don't know if I'm going to pull on her. I'm kind of debating, but I wanted to look at her kit real quick with you and discuss what she's going to do, what's different about her, and what I think makes her kind of cool as a preview. So without any further ado, let's just get right into it, okay? Here we got Hasna. She looks great. It's fantastic. A lot of guys are probably going to say waifu material right here. She's got a 3 mobility and a jumping power of 2. And her stats overall seem fairly strong. Now, I'm on a Chinese website, so there might be some translation issues and whatnot here. You can't get any other way to kind of get a sneak peek at her. But yeah, without saying anything else about it, this is what she's got going on. Now, her trait is Lingering Fragrance. She's immune to blind with that. It increases her magical attack by 15% when all enemies are within 5 grids of herself, and they finish their action, or end their turn if you will. They are applied fragrance for 2 rounds. Enemies with fragrance within 5 grids of self have their attack and defense attributes reduced by 15%, and their critical hit chance increased by 15% respectively. So it's really cool. A nice AoE that's constantly going off just all around her, just from her being in that area. AoE debuff and AoE buff, if you will, because that extra crit hit on those targets. Now, this has to be said, this is a 5-star. When she opens up at 1 star, it's only going to be a 3% magic attack increase. And that fragrance is only going to last with 1 round, and it's to enemies within 3 tiles of her. So when she's 5-star, that's what that trait's going to look like in its final form. Moving on, we look down at her abilities down here. On the first level, she's either going to get Hypnosis, which we've seen this ability before, I believe. It's magic damage, single target attack, 35% damage, and it inflicts sleep for 2 turns. And has a range of 3. Not bad. It's a decent ability. Next, the other option is a passive, Fighting Excitement. After actively attacking, the damage received from the player is reduced by 15%. When a critical hit occurs, the damage received is reduced by 25%, which lasts for 1 round. Seems decent. I'd probably go with Hypnosis of the 2, but neither one of them really seem to really scream out to me. They seem a little niche. On the 3rd rank, we're going to have Strong Aroma Shock. Magic damage, single target attack, dealing 150% damage and applying hidden fragrance to all enemies within 2 squares of the target with a range of 2 rounds. That's phenomenal. That's great. It's good range, good damage at 100%, and then applies that fragrance. It's a little local AoE once applied. That seems really nice. On the other side, we got Scented Path. After attacking, apply hidden fragrance to the target for 2 rounds. When attacking an enemy with hidden fragrance, restore 2 energy points. When defeating an enemy with hidden fragrance, restore an additional 40% HP. That's great. I think both these abilities are something you're going to have to go after. So you're probably going to have to use a Castalia with her in order to really get the full benefit of her on that 3rd rank. Moving along, we'll look at the 5th rank. We got Anger. We've seen this on other characters. It's nothing new. It's a reaction. When attacked, damage is taken is reduced by 8%. After being attacked, you gain damage 2 up, which I believe is a 20% boost for 3 turns. On the other side, you have Wakaha Cartilage. And so that's a reaction. When attacked by an enemy with hidden fragrance, the damage received is reduced by 30%. I'm liking her. I'm liking her kit so far. It looks really cool. Rank 7, we get Raid. Now, we've seen this ability on others as well. Cole is the person that comes to mind. It's a support instant. You gain crit hit 1 and crit hit damaged 1 and move 2 that lasts for 1 round. That seems nice. It's not bad. I've used it before. It's not terrible at all. Scent of the Person is the other option. It's a passive. When the action starts, if there's an enemy with dark fragrance, which I think that might be a mistranslation, within 4 tiles of the player's range, the player gains crit hit 2, and the maximum range increased by 1 square. After a crit hit, the player can move an additional 2 squares. That's a really strong ability, and that seems to really go well with her kit. I think that one is another great option. I'd take that over Raid personally. Now at rank 9, you have two options here. We're going to get Hypnotic Strike, causes 80% magic damage, 30% chance to apply sleep to the target for 1 round. It seems like a low percentage for a chance to apply that. This is going to be her basic attack option. I'm probably going to look at the other option, which is Eviscerated Phantom. Turns her basic attacks into 90% damage, and if adjacent to a target has Forbidden Fragrance, the additional attack will be made, causing 50% magic attack value physical damage, which is guaranteed to be a critical hit. That being the core function of it. Guaranteed to be a critical hit, I'd imagine. Seems really good. I'd definitely take that over the Hypnotic Strike. Now in the 11th rank, we have two options. Life Devouring, magic damage single target attack with 150% damage. After the attack, it generates 45% life drain. It seems niche, seems like it could be useful in certain situations. But on the other side, we have Penetrates the Bones. Magic damage, single target attack, deals 104% damage. To enemies with Fragrance, the damage is increased to 170%. Crit hit rate and crit hit damage before attacking are increased by 15%. This looks like a really good ability. This seems nice and strong. Really good damage up to 140, boost up to 170, and it's got a range of 3. Not bad at all. That 4 energy cost. With that said, that's her kit and how it looks. It looks pretty good to me. The issue that I think that the tier list has with her, or the rankings have with her in the Chinese community or other communities, is that she's a seeker who uses magic damage. And so when you go back and you look at your talents, you're going to have to invest into those magic attack values. Whereas most people kind of treasure their gems and don't really want to take the time to do that, I would imagine. However, from what I can see from Hasna, this looks really good. It looks like she's got a lot of potential to do a lot of really good things, in my opinion. Now here, I have an image that I found on the Chinese side of the internet. It's got a little bit of a guide to Hasna and explains how they would level her up as far as what they choose for ranks. And then what I thought was interesting is the weapon choice. Assuming that she does magic damage, you would think she would use a wand, but you never know. Dandelion uses a sword but does magic damage. Mind you, it's based off a physical attack. I get it. You never know. What I am excited to see is that it's suggested that they use Focus Wand on her. So that increases her range. I'm wondering just how much it increases her range, and does it increase her trait as well? Either way, I'm excited to see this. I'm excited to see a wand user in the Seeker side of things. And yeah, I think it adds some nice diversity. Now on Hasna, I don't know that I'm going to pull on her. I've really liked her abilities from what I've read and what I've looked at, and it looks like she's got the ability to mow down crowds and to do good damage with consistent crit hits and sustain with that lifesteal. She's regenerating energy and health just from hitting these opponents and killing them. That's massive. You can't take it away from that. I'm really excited to see what she can do. Hopefully, if I do decide to pull on her, I don't have to invest too heavily, because I do want to save up for Homa and a couple of those others that are coming down the road. I don't know. You tell me what you think. I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence. I have yet to decide. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think she's going to be worth it, if you plan on pulling on her, and yeah, what do you think about her kit overall? I'm personally excited for her. I just can't make up my mind. I really think that there isn't any characters in the game that don't have value, and I think that there's going to be situations where she's going to be really powerful, probably more so than others, and I want to have her to experiment with that. But we'll see when we get there. November 8th, excited for it. Thanks for watching. Hope you're having a good one. Enjoy your Sword of Convallaria gameplay. Wish you the best of luck. Take it easy. Bye.